Justin Gatlin is not a fan of Lily King and her remarks made. The gold medalist and American swimmer Lily King said she didn't think that Justin Gatlin should be allowed to run at the Olympics because of previous doping violations. And Justin Gatlin responded today with some very sharp comments. He said, quote, "I don't even know who Lily King is," the 2004 Olympic gold medalist said after breezing to a victory in his opening round 100 meters heat Saturday. Quote, "I mean, she does swimming, not track and field, so I'm not worried about that. I've come back and done what I need to do. I work hard like everyone else does, and I've gotten tested just like everyone else has." Justin Gatlin, 34 years old, is probably the biggest threat to Usain Bolt's bid to win a third straight Olympic gold medal in the 100 meters. But however, his doping history has some convinced he shouldn't be competing in Rio. In 2001, he tested positive for amphetamines through arbitrators determined he had used them to treat attention deficit disorder. Then 2 years after winning gold at the Athens Games, Gatlin tested positive for excessive testosterone levels and served a 4-year ban as a result. He was dragged into the doping drama in Rio in the wake of King's finger-wagging criticism of Yulia Efimova, her Russian rival who had won an appeal to compete in the breaststroke despite a previous doping violation. When a reporter asked King if Gatlin too should not be able to compete because of his previous offenses, she did not waver in her response, saying, quote, "Do I think people who have been caught for doping offenses should be on the team? No, they shouldn't." Gatlin has tried to shift the conversation away from his checkered past with his performance on the track. He won a bronze medal in the 2012 Olympics in the 100 and took silver at last year's World Championships, both the 100 and 200. His time of 10.01 seconds on Saturday was the fastest of the day, 0.06 of a second ahead of Usain Bolt. The 100 semifinals will be held Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern, with the final taking place at 9:25. It's the best my body has felt the whole season. I feel good. I'm hoping to get ready for tomorrow. So Justin Gatlin going in on Lily King in the post-race interview. Not happy, obviously, about King's comments, saying he doesn't even know who she is. So definitely makes for some interesting TV. Justin Gatlin ripping fellow American Lily King in a post-race interview. So very, very interesting. Mr. Big Papa coming your way here. Maybe he is the track's biggest villain after these comments. He's trying to definitely get his name out there. Obviously, he's going to be trying to defeat Usain Bolt, the fastest man in the world. So we'll see what happens there. It's going to be really, really interesting to see what happens with that situation. But Justin Gatlin making definitely some interesting comments about Lily King, the American. So give me your thoughts down below, guys. Obviously, a lot to discuss here on the program. Thank you for watching, guys. I do appreciate it. A lot to discuss with Justin Gatlin and Lily King. The race, and then Justin Gatlin giving his comments on Lily King. Very, very interesting here in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, the site of this matchup. So you guys give me your thoughts down below. So many storylines, so much to say. So much to look into here in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, site of these Olympics. So just give me a second here. I just want to continue this coverage here as we talk about Justin Gatlin. Definitely a controversial figure. It seemed to be definitely one of the Usain Bolt's biggest threat here in Rio de Janeiro. I think it makes him definitely an interesting person to look into. Definitely people are interested in what he has to say because of how successful he's been. The first race, I mean, he could really give the one and only Usain Bolt a run for his money in the 100-meter final. But we'll see what happens. Both winning the 100-meter heats. Saying he doesn't even know who Lily King is. Very, very interesting, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and subscribe. Justin Gatlin, his comments on Lily King.